thank you all for joining. Thank you, Josh Ben. I saw someone come in. I'm a little bit late, but I'm close to my normal time, which is great since I am not at home. Hello, Ms. ARW. Good to see you. I'm going to wait just a moment, but I don't have a lot of time today, so we'll get started soon. Hey, you're in Baltimore, aren't you? Why do I always think you're in Baltimore? Maybe you're not. I'm in Baltimore. Yes. Well, so am I today. I'll talk about that in a minute. Well, actually, I will go ahead and get started, and if people want to join us, that would be great. Hello, Periscopers. My name is Monica A. Coleman, and I'm a professor of religion. I'm based in Los Angeles, California, and I am the author of the forthcoming book, Bipolar Faith, A Black Woman's Journey with Depression and Faith. And you'll note that I'm in a car in the back seat because I have been traveling all day because I'm back east on the East Coast. I normally live on the West Coast of the U.S., since I know everyone here isn't in the United States, to attend a family funeral. And I've talked earlier about ancestors, and what is my, I come on Periscope a little bit and I talk about, people say, what is bipolar faith? Not only is it the title of my book, but it is me answering the questions that I get asked more than anything else. And those questions are, what are my spiritual practices? And what are the things that I do to live faithfully with a depressive condition? And so today I wanted to share kind of what I was busy doing the last couple days, and that is packing. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you for your condolences. I've talked about my diet earlier. You've seen me cook in earlier Periscopes, but I am vegan, and so and I do a lot of traveling, and so being vegan and traveling is a whole thing. Particularly if you're low gluten like I am and you don't want to eat a lot of bread and you have a citric acid allergy like I do, so I'm not eating tomatoes or oranges either. And so I always kind of bring my own. So if you looked up, you saw in the title, it saw BYO ... right? When you go to parties in college, it says BYOB, right? There's some restaurants you can bring your own alcohol. This is bring your own stuff. Bring what you need in order to sustain yourself. So last night when I cooked a dinner for my family, I also made another meal. I packed some snacks and things that I could have and my family could have as we were traveling, knowing we were going to have short connections and there really may or may not be vegan options on the way, which there were not. And this is clearly a vegan survival skill. Other people who have dietary differences from the mainstream American diet probably know and do something similar. But it's also for me a way of a kind of way of living faithfully with a depressive condition, to know to bring your own stuff. Once you figure out what it is that you need, what it is you like, what's important for you to be healthy and to be well, sometimes you got to bring your own stuff when you go other places, when you leave your home, when you leave places of comfort or places where everything is provided for you. That could be as simple as bringing your own medicine box. It could be bringing the music that you find calming, bringing the food, those tangible things. But it also means sometimes you have to bring your own faith and bring your own theology and bring your own sense of confidence in self and lack of shame in a world that is filled with stigma and sometimes some crappy theology that suggests people who aren't perfect are somehow faithless. Or somehow lacking in faith. That it's not just bringing those tangible things, but bring your own stuff. Bring those things that you've acquired, those things that you know help to keep you well, and always be sure to pack them with you. Throw them in your backpack. Keep them close to your heart. Keep them close to your consciousness. Because sometimes we can't roll with the mainstream. You can't roll with mainstream ideas sometimes about God, about Jesus, about what makes people feel safe and what makes people feel comfortable. Can't always roll with mainstream McDonald's for me as a vegan, right, whatever that is, but you have to bring your own stuff. And so sometimes it might be uploading that playlist to your phone or your computer if that's what is calming to you, bringing items of security, or it could just be, again, bringing your own inner sense of strength and your own self-confidence with you wherever you go, particularly if you're away from home or away from that comfortable setting. So I'm also actually kind of back at home because I'm more of an East Coast person than a West Coast person by nature. I'm going to be with my family, but my family does not feed me the way I feed myself. And the airports really don't either. So I'm not away from love. I'm not away from security. But I still had to kind of bring my own, because I know if I get off my normal diet or plan, I'm going to have a stomach ache for 2 days and they'll be fine. So I just want to encourage you all to think about what are the things that are your own, that you need, that you have to be well. And when you're away from those, be sure to pack them. Be sure to bring them. There'll be no charge. Everyone's bringing their own stuff anyway. So you bring your own. I will close out now. And, oh, wow, thank you for joining from Iraq. That's really special. Bring your own frozen yogurt. It's good to see you, Najuma. I'm going to close out now, and I will try and pipe back in tomorrow wherever I am. Oh, thank you from Kurdistan. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. I feel it. Again, this is Monica A. Coleman. I'm a professor of religion, and I'm based in Los Angeles, California, and I am the author of the forthcoming book, Bipolar Faith, A Black Woman's Journey with Depression and Faith. You can pre-order the book on Amazon now. It drops July 1. There'll be even more stuff about that in the next coming weeks. We're just almost 2 weeks away, 2 to 3 weeks away. You can use the hashtag Bipolar Faith, or please feel free to share this with your followers or to retweet. You can find me on Twitter at Monica A. Coleman. I will see you all again soon. Many blessings.